All right, hey, we need to think about something here for a moment, okay? We see in the news that Illinois has actually lifted its concealed carry ban, which is actually constitutionally right. Now, we live in a country where there's diversities of opinion, but yet you cannot argue with the facts. All the states that prohibited people from exercising their constitutional right, Second Amendment, the right to bear arms, and to secure your person, are the highest crime rates in the states of the union. Now, you think about this though. Places like my state, Tennessee, Texas. Now, first of all, number one, you're not going to do anything about some deranged psychopath that decides to take it upon his own self and to go and just start shooting and killing innocent civilians. Hey, but I guarantee you one thing. You let somebody pull a gun out here in Tennessee and start thinking that they're just going to go on a shooting rampage and see what happens to him. I guarantee you that man would look like macaroni cheese by the time the police got here. And I guarantee you that all the citizens will be in agreement as to what happened. I.e., what am I saying? I'm saying that you people that are against guns, you don't have a leg or a foot to stand on. I mean, the government don't want its citizens carrying guns because they don't like the competition. The people who say that, hey, we don't need no gun, I don't believe in guns. I tell you what, when civil unrest takes place, things start going awry, I'm going to put a sign up in my front yard pointing to my next door neighbor yard and said, he has no guns, he doesn't believe in them. And I guarantee you that the criminal are going to go straight over there because they don't have any opposition whatsoever at all. And these states that have this stupid logic of saying that you can't bear arms or you don't have a right to bear arms, like New York and Chicago and all these other crazy states. Why do you think that the crime rate is so high? Criminals don't obey laws. Have y'all figured that out yet? The states where there are law-abiding citizens, the crime rate is drastically lower. Now, let's go from statehood over in the United States of America to countries. You look at countries who have actually had their guns taken away from them. I mean, literally taken away from them by legislation and stuff. And look and see how the crime rate has soared. Huh? Hey, the truth is this. Illinois, I guarantee you that the crime rate in Illinois is going to be cut drastically in half simply because the criminals don't know who's carrying. Did you hear what I said? And if somebody starts to go on some stupid shooting spree and stuff, I'm telling you, one thing I know about them two states that begin with T's, Tennessee and Texas, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. Let me tell you a story. This one guy went into a gun store. Really, really stupid. Listen to me. And he was going to steal him some guns, so he thought he'd go into a gun store where a bunch of good old boys are sitting around the table. They're all just talking. This guy comes in, points his gun, tells the man behind the register not only to give me whatever I want for his guns, but give me the money. And he has his gun drawn. Let me tell you something. By the time the authorities got there, there was only 20 stories to be told. And the one who is dead, he ain't got no story. He ain't got no story. Every last one of those good old boys, every single one of them, because you draw a gun on one person in a public environment, you drawing it on everybody. And they unloaded up on that man. You talking, I mean unloaded. You got these gun people who are against guns. Oh, we're going to be turned into a criminal war zone. Cannot be proven. And you watch the news media. They'll act like that they're really for this pro-choice or the right for you to bear arms. But then you watch them. They'll finagle their language around real quick, fast, in a hurry to be against it. You know why? Because the government is against you carrying guns. So if you got people that's got some sense, They say that it's okay. Hey, America is one of the last countries left in this world where citizens can actually carry guns. And it's actually legal and lawful. And I tell you what, think about it. Let's just say if we had a bunch of foreign people coming over here thinking that they're going to run from state to state and they're going to just kill off all American citizens and stuff. Do you know what they up against? Not only would they be up against the standing army, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, Marines, the Coast Guard, CIA, DIA, and all this other stuff, but now they're up against 360 million people, out of which probably 160 million of them have guns. Whoo! It's going to be tough trying to take America. Real tough. Hope I said something to stimulate, but I tell you what, go out and buy a gun. You people in Illinois, and not only go out and buy one, but go get some training on it and become very proficient at it, and watch and see that the criminals will stop all this evil and stop all these killings and murders and stuff when they find out that there's a chance that they're going to get fired back up on.